Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium, just for a very quick recording session because I just need a couple of days to get back on track. I was sick recently and I need some days to get this done. I don't have a lot of time today, but let's see. We were in Kuno's little shack in there where he has a big pig head and all that, and now we're on the roof here. Okay, what do we have here? Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. This doorway is going to collapse soon. There's a bucket with something in it.
Yes?
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Nothing. What's in the bucket? It's a postcard, Grand Courant 37. Let's pick that up real quick. Okay, let me quickly take a look at that. We have here, this postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years in 39. The project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Fantastic. Okay, let's keep going up this building. There we go. Okay, let's just say go here. There's something in this crate. Just some Nosafed. I'll take it. Oh, somehow the noise of the game is being shown as very loud. I'll quickly tone it down a little. Is that better? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, then up here. Alright, there's some money. I'll take it. Some more money, and that's that. And from here we can interact with this coat.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant, someone left his coat
Yes,
behind.
it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Let's look around first.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Kvalsund 1020 HK. Motherfucker. I can't whistle, sorry. Now that's a huge crane. Oh, well, to be more accurate, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I don't know what determines it, but right now I apparently cannot. It's just a machine, Lieutenant. Like a giant hammer or a pair of pliers. Nothing to see here. Let him have his this moment of wonder. It's just a machine, Lieutenant. I'm sorry, Kim.
I think there's a certain beauty in this giant pair of pliers. But you're right, we were focusing on your cloak.
He turns back to the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind.
Okay, what exactly are we doing up here?
I was under the assumption we could ask the leader of this union to help us get this body down. This is why we're here, right?
He doesn't wait for you to answer.
Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He looks around, wind rustling his hair.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
That's an 8% chance. No, we're gonna get in another way. By talking to Measurehead, which is where I'm going now. Let's just go over here real quick and yeah, I think talking to Measurehead is the more thematically fitting way to get in there. And we'll go there right now since the thought is fully done. Okay, let's take a look around. I don't think we can do the footsteps thing again. I don't think we've improved our visual calculus in that time. So let's run over to Measurehead and see if he lets us in now. Again, last time I played this, I knocked him out, which was very satisfying. especially with my low physique stat that I had. But this time, despite my physique, I'm just gonna try talking to him. Hello, Measurehead.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
But you're all part of the Union?
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the Union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Simonees. Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
I think I know what the race enigma is.
And
It's shit led me into the fucking harbor. Paradoxically, your plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own... you plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory. This racecraft is what rich people want us to do while they get all the money. It's just something you shock people with, liberal and progressives people. It's whatever you want it to be. It's free association language. It's a free association language exercise. Degenerate race hero. I don't know about the rest, but it's clear I should stop drinking and the ancient Ilmaran mind poison Al Ghul. This stump is ready to be superseded by the Areopagite superstate. I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a cop. Okay. I have no idea if there's like a right answer or wrong answer, and if there is, I don't know which one is which. Let's go with number 6 first.
fascinating. The Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection. How did you accomplish this little feat?
I sobered up for 5 minutes. I imagined the picnic face of the desert pygmy laughing at me, crooked teeth grinning. I imagined a woman laughing at me beneath her pity, terrible and beautiful. It's always been 100% clear to me that the answer to the race enigma is I should stop drinking. I mean, this is probably the worst answer, so I'll take it.
So it would seem, Throloful. I find myself at a crossroads. On one hand, this pathetic self-therapy has little to do with the great mystery of living organisms, the race enigma. And, of course, you will not be able to free yourself from the yoke of rule. It is too late. It may be lethal to stop at this point, but still.
He pauses in heroic doubt.
Your willpower fires up, directing you to speak. If the Revacholian degenerate is capable of critical thought, he may still prove a race adversary. Why should I help my adversary?
He looks at the red button, seeking counsel from his own ideals.
Jean, baby. Do the heroic thing.
First of all, I will stop drinking. Now open the doors. I need to talk to Evrard about getting that body down. I will stop drinking.
That is not possible. The game of Shahmat you play against the rules tricks is unwinnable. The days, the weeks, the months will wear you out. The Occidental Aplo group is incapable of long-term lucid thoughts.
You're wrong, I'll do it. I'm quitting. Now open the doors. I need to talk to Evrard about getting the body down. You're wrong, I'll do it.
You will not. You cannot withstand the wasteland of realite.
That's another way to get that thought. Okay, interesting. I think there's multiple points where you can get that thought. I'm not gonna go down that path in this playthrough, because I'm gonna go full self-destructive. This is just lying to Measurehead.
It's super hard, Jean. My mom couldn't do it either.
Now open the doors. I need to talk to Evrard about getting that body down.
Very well. You may enter once.
He punches the
Our
emergency button.
conversation here has concluded.
Well
Okay.
done. Let's go.
Let's take a look at the wasteland of reality. Temporary research bonus, -2 physical instrument. Insomnia. Research time, 20 hours. I think that's the longest thought in the game. It has been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic and that it's a sickness and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life. Your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground. Your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive. Your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this. Even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. Well, if I ever do like a moralist run, since that's the only thing left, then I would probably go down this route, but at this point, probably not. I have 2 skill points, so I will unlock one thought. Which one am I gonna go down? I did do the Kuno thought, the Kuno thing, so I might do indirect modes of taxation. That's -1 rhetoric. The rhetoric check I needed to do is done as well. Let's do the character-based stuff first. So let's do indirect modes of taxation. Let's internalize that. There we go. It's a short one, so that's fine. I think I've read that one out before, so that's okay. Let's go to this. There we go. Just some more of that stuff. Some things are done now. The map has shown up. Okay, now that's done, and in here it's just the skill point. Okay, nothing is marked in orange anymore. Let's go through the gate, or through the door, and let's try to meet Everard. Okay, what do we have here? This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. Every worker member of the board is written on top of the flyers. What do we have in here? A standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Do I...
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Very good.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Let's open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Let's browse them.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmarar. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Well, let's try to force ourselves. 72% chance is doable, but far from a guarantee. Let's try it.
Whatever's
There we
hidden
go.
here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Let's look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Turn to the lieutenant. Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
Let's take a... Oh, no, we've looked at the note. It's fine.
Slides shut smoothly.
There we go. That's done then. There's a pile of books. Oh, there's a postcard. Leisure 21. Let's take a look at that. This laminated postcard offers a glimpse across the river. A little more than a decade after the war, the eastern bank is already fully renovated. The hillsides are lush with gardens and residences. Someone's parked a small beige airship by the fountain. This postcard will sell for a pretty penny. Yeah, 34 cents. That's fine for a postcard, I suppose. What do we have here? Someone left the coffee machine on. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. There's La Fumée, Volume 1, Number 4. Very well. We'll take a look at that. Communist drivel. There's some glasses for visual calculus minus drama need office shades. Okay. Then there's something in here. Some more magnesium. Very nice. We can always need magnesium because our escapades will get us, you know, in trouble at times with that. These were stuffed away in the Dockworkers Union office. They're perfect for scribbling down paperwork when the sun tries to get in your eye. Good for staring down suspects too. And there we have La Fumée, a leading intellectual organ of Martinez communism. Offers a radical Masovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. The cover features a stylized portrait of the late King Frisel with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head. I'll read that eventually, not right now. I think we have stuff to do. There's another bubble. The door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a passcard. Okay. There's a phone of sorts. Yeah.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
Let's insert 10 cents.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Interfacing, I don't think we have anything that detracts from it, and we have the stuff on that helps us with it. It's just that our interfacing is part of one of our weaker skills.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952, and a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then...
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
No, I meant, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Do you know me?
No.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe, but I don't even know my name.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
He thinks you're pulling a prank on him. On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door.
I love shivers. Just those flash sideways are just so good. And this time with a good shiver stab, they happen so much more often than last time. Of course, this time around I don't get even a half as much encyclopedia, for example. But getting so much more shivers is just nice. That's just very nice.
Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker. Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was all shit. It's over.
Kim, I feel sad about Video Revachol 24 hours.
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
What was all that? What was all shit? Okay, okay. We're done. And we've got a thought complete. That was Revacholian Nationhood, I think. It's gonna be horrible, I assume.
Nationhood. The Revacholian state will be a serene place. You should get a drink. A beautiful, serene place of mystery and peace. It will not be a place for women to infect with their frailty and hysterics, or where the Seminese will be allowed to wear their pants around their ankles. All of that will go once you get a drink. The socialist professors at the École Supérieure will be fired. The editors of Trompe le Monde will have to beg in the streets. You'll pour beer into their begging hats and laugh. You should get a beer.
Oh wow, okay. Nationalist dialogue options damage morale. Okay, interesting. So now we're really playing on hard mode. Okay. Interesting, interesting. But alcohol gives +2 physique. Interesting. Wow, so we are gonna need a lot of magnesium or hypnogamma, apparently. I see. Okay. Sure, I can live with that. I can live with that. It's not gonna be easy, but yeah, we need much more magnesium. Much more magnesium. What's this? The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. Let's step outside. Let's collect our coat.
The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the railing. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
Let's grab it.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Okay. Let's take a look. That is Esprit de Corps and shivers. Look, you're not gonna have to ask me twice about increasing my shivers. I will gladly always increase shivers. Collecting rainwater, that makes sense. I think, right. We should equip the plastic bag. There we go. Because there's drink bottles on the ground. Take that. Take that. Take that. Any other drinks? No. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner.
Numerous empty wine bottles glisten in the rain. Someone partied really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Wow, okay, yeah. Like Commodore Red is a wine, so 3 bottles of wine. I assume those are larger bottles, like 0.75 liters or 1 liter, so that amounts to some stuff. Yeah, that was probably also not the starting point. Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
This is really sad. I must have been miserable. Looks like I had a lot of fun. I'm still not completely convinced it was me. I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor. Looks like I had a lot of fun.
It really doesn't. Let's turn our attention elsewhere and move on.
Okay, let's take a look into this.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
So this is where René works. I'm gonna look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Let's take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm going to ask him about it. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim. I'm making an artistic photo collage.
Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
Correct. Okay. Let's keep going then. All around you, great machines in quiescence. Okay. Sounds poetic. Let's take a look at the wild pines thing. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Okay, anything else coming up around here? There's this.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
Well, let's press marche.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
There we go. And touchdown. There we go.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Let's press arrête.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Okay. Let's leave. And let's see what is there to see next to this platform. Let's take a look at this. There's some money. And over here, another bubble. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform, Kvalsund. And now let's take a look at the gate here, or the
Before
door.
you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
No, it's totally different. I don't want to paint it. I'm just drawn to it. Maybe I can tell. I can't tell. I think we should investigate further.
You? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane. I don't know, Kim. It just feels special. Inspect the container. Maybe there's contraband in there. You're right, it's probably nothing. Just feels special.
It's a cargo container, detective. Just like all the others.
He doesn't even look at it.
We're not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
Let's knock on the door.
No reply.
Try to open it.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Okay, maybe we can get the 3% roll, the double sixes. Come on now.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Nothing more to do here for now. Okay, let's keep going. And let's walk this way. This was another one of the checks that I couldn't get done. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Like, even though my intelligence stat was pretty damn good, or intellect stat, a pile of cargo belts used for heavy lifting, one says vermilion. Now, in my last playthrough, I didn't get that open. Even when I had, I think, pretty decent odds, I always was unlucky. The speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yard below. Of course, I've since seen what's inside, and it's a real shame that I didn't get it open. Maybe we can get it open this time around. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. There's some Half-Light gloves, Fallen Ultra Series gloves. Let's take them. Cloves. Unfiltered contact. The ultimate performance efficiency. For ultimate performance efficiency, these Fallen Ultra Series gloves come fingerless and with a grippy padding covering the palms, making these ideal for a quadrupedal movement or for lifting cargo. And here's the picture of René. A black and white photo of a couple posing in front of a Ferris wheel. The girl is young and pretty, the man clad in fancy uniform and smiling. On the back, a very steady hand has written the words Revachol Fair, summer of 91. Okay, and in here, just some more stuff on the map, footprints in the dust. Is that the, okay, we'll see that again. That must be the, you know, the stuff in front of the corpse. Did that improve somehow? Okay. Industrial-sized thermos, smells like burnt coffee. There's some more money, very nice. Some more money in here. And we're over 12 real right now. Container, container, container.